Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Caked Corey, also known as Corinne Laneige or Corinne. So this is gonna be part 1-2 of our skincare video. So our first video we did a few things from the shower. We also did morning stuff that I do obviously in the morning, and I also talked about my skin in that video. So that video is kind of long. I tried to shorten it as much as I could. So if you guys watched it, thank you. And if you got some good products out of that, I'm so happy for you, and I hope that you like them, and I hope that you comment and let me know how they're doing for you. And this time we're gonna be going over my nighttime skincare stuff, and we have some previous products from the other video that I do use at night also, and then I also have the stuff that I use to take off my makeup. What else? And we have a few sleeping masks, serums, stuff like that. So we're gonna get into it. Alright, so we're gonna start off with taking off my makeup. So if I was gonna go and do my face stuff right now, I would start off with taking this lovely face off. And if you want to see this makeup, I just posted a video. It's gonna be my current favorites and stuff that I've been loving. That's what this look is before this whole quarantine mess happened. But anyways, if I was going to take this makeup off, I would start with taking off my contacts because I'm blinder than a bat. Really, honestly, I am. And then I would start off with my eyes. So I used to use, sometimes I still use them, not all the time. I used to use makeup wipes all the time, the Neutrogena ones, sorry, I totally blanked out. The Neutrogena makeup cleansing wipes, those are the ones that I used to use all the time, and I would use them on my eyes. But as I got older, I realized my eyelashes are falling out, and I tried to think of ways of how to not get my eyelashes to fall out. So I started using micellar water, and this is, I started using it when this first started. I started using this when it first became popular, when it first came out, and this was one of the brands, Garnier, that came out with their own micellar water, and it was micellar cleansing water. This is the all-in-one. It removes makeup, even waterproof mascara, cleanses, refreshes. It has, you don't need to rinse it, no harsh rubbing, face, lips, eyes, all skin types, even sensitive, and it has no oil, no alcohol, and no fragrance. And it says dermatologist tested. A lot of people use this to remove all their makeup. I just use this to remove my eye makeup. And what I'll do is I'll take it on a cotton pad and I'll saturate it, and then I'll stick it on my eye, and I'll just leave it there for a little bit, and then I'll rub lightly, and I'll do underneath my eyelashes. And since I've started doing that, I've noticed that my eyelashes are not falling out as much. They're gonna fall out regardless, but they're not falling out as much as they were before when I was using a cleansing wipe and really like rubbing in there. This is so good to use on your eyes, guys. Do not sleep on this either. This is very good to use on your eyes, and it's very gentle. Like I said, this is the all skin types, even sensitive. They have an oil, I think for oily skin one, and it has a green cap, and I used that one, and I'm oily, so I thought it would work for me, but it ended up really burning my eyes. And that's the thing, is I use this on my eyes. So I got this one again, and this one doesn't burn my eyes, so I don't know what's in that one that makes my eyes burn. But I went back to the blue one. But I've been using this, and I really like this one, and it's from the drugstore. I think it's like $8. It's pretty cheap, and I've been using this forever. I think this is like my 3rd bottle since micellar water became big. Like, you don't use a lot of this, so it lasts a long time. Definitely get this. And I went off the train of makeup wipes, so I don't really use makeup wipes anymore. I use cleansing balms. I started doing that because I read a lot of stuff about pollution with the makeup wipes and them ending up in landfills, and there's a whole bunch about that, you know, about keeping our earth clean and stuff like that. So I did start looking into cleansing balms, and they're really good things to use. It's not like a makeup wipe where you're constantly like creating trash. Like, yes, the packaging is plastic and it is going to end up in a landfill also, but it's not like a makeup wipe where you're constantly using them, and those are also not biodegradable like plastic. So it is really good to stop using those. And I still use them once in a while. It's very hard to not use them either because they're so quick, and some days I will use them, but I have generally started using cleansing balm. And if you don't want to use cleansing balm, you don't have to. It's just my preference and like how I feel about like polluting and stuff like that. So I started using cleansing balms, and it just makes my face feel a lot better. Being an oily person, it actually helps a lot. So I have gone through my Clinique Take Off the Day cleansing balm. This is the little one. This one's really good. It is more expensive, but I also have the Pond's, sorry, choked. I have the Pond's Cold Cream Cleansing Balm. So this is from the drugstore. I can't remember how much this one is, but I like this one a lot. I actually think I like this one more than the Clinique one because it gets more emollient than the Clinique one, and I feel like it doesn't, it's like very easy to get the makeup off, whereas the Clinique one I kind of have to work it in. And you can see it's kind of emollient in the actual like the jar. I don't know if you can see it. I really like this one. It's really good, and like a little goes a long way. I really think that you guys should try this out. And the Clinique one is also very, very good. So it just depends on like your preference. I like using both of them. I did purchase another one of these little ones, so I will be using that one too. And these are good for like on the go, or like not on the go, traveling. When you travel, this is like a really good size to use. And then also going on the bandwagon of not using makeup wipes as much, I got this baby. This is a makeup eraser. That is my cat. She's sitting behind me on my chair. So if you hear her screaming and I pet her, she's right here. Yeah. Okay. So this is a makeup eraser. It looks like a little washcloth. It's microfiber, so it's very like soft. This is from the actual brand, the original makeup eraser. So my friend Claire got me this. Shout out to Claire McDermott. So she got me this for Christmas, I believe, and they say to wash it first, so I washed it and I've been using it, and honestly it is so good. Like, if you don't want to use the cleansing balm, I'll go in with this only and just get it wet, and I'll just like use it to take off the rest of my makeup, and it works so good. Like, no joke, this works so good. And then my friend Malia Guerra, shout out to her, she bought me a couple of them too, like a few years back, and I've been using those too a lot, and they work so good. Like, you don't even need makeup wipes nowadays because of how many things they make that are just so good and like good for the planet. And these are like, you can literally use a tiny little section and it'll take off all your makeup and you'll feel clean, and then you go in with a cleanser and it cleans it more. And then you still can use the rest of this. You don't have to just throw this in the washer right away. You can just section off a tiny piece, use it, and then go to the next side. It works so good. And then this brand also came out with the like little 7-day of the week ones. So they have little ones that are like this big, and it goes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So you can put those in the washer if you want to, if you don't want to use like a big one like this and just section it off. It's honestly like, it's so good. I was so shocked at like how good this was. Or like the face halos. A lot of people have been getting into face halos. Those are really good. You guys should definitely look into those. But that's like how I take off my makeup, and it I do like to use the cleansing balm because it's good for like a double cleanse, and then you go in with your cleanser. That's usually good for people that are oily skin. It really helps. And then it helps to go in with like an oil-free cleanser. I'm gonna start off with my little cleansers. So I do have 3 for my nighttime usage. The one that I use the most is the Clean and Clear Acne Triple Clear Cleanser, and this has salicylic acid acne treatment in it. It is oil free. It cleanses and fights breakouts in 3 ways, and then it's cool, refreshing, clean, and then it's aloe and mint, so it smells like aloe and mint. It smells really good, and look at how much I've gone through. I don't finish my cleansers, like, because I use a bunch of different ones, but this one I keep going back to. And like I said in my previous video, I'm not like, I was never a huge fan of Clean and Clear. Like, when I was younger, it did not clear up my breakouts for me. I feel like it made me break out more because I had to use benzoyl peroxide. I could not use salicylic acid. Like, salicylic acid was not my friend for some reason. But now I'm older, I'm like, salicylic acid is good for your skin. Like, why did it never work for me? but I've been using this and it smells so good, and it's just a really good cleanser. And like, it was, I think it's newer because it says new on it, but if you haven't gotten this cleanser, you should definitely get it. And it has aloe in it. Like I said before, aloe is so good for your skin, and I feel like this is so good because it has aloe in it. Like, you should definitely get this. It's so good. On top of the Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturizer, these together is very good. And then if I want to do like a deep cleanse, or if I want to do like a little exfoliating, I use the Tatcha Deep Cleanse. And this has a really good smell too. And a little goes a long way. You can literally do the tiniest amount and it works really good. And it's a clarifying Japanese loofah fruit extract, and it's for normal to oily skin. I don't have the box, so it doesn't really tell me everything it does, but it's a really good cleanser. If you get like the little trial size one, that one's gonna be like, I think like half the size, or like a little bit bigger, and that one will last you forever. Like, I do not use this every day. I use it like twice a week maybe, or like every other day. It's not super gritty, so it's not going to exfoliate you too much, but it is really good, and I really like it. And like I said, Tatcha is such a great brand, so you should definitely check out this. And another cleanser that I use, this is when I feel like more gentle, like I need something more gentle. So this is the Cetaphil Daily Facial Cleanser. It's for normal to oily skin. Again, it removes excess oil without drying, and it's clinically proven to deep clean skin. And it has a pump, which is cool too. And it removes surface oils, dirt, and makeup without leaving skin tight or overly dry. Rinses clean without leaving any pore clogging residue, and it's gentle enough for everyday use. It's non-comedogenic, if I'm saying that right, non-irritating, and dermatologist recommended. This is a very good cleanser. It's clear. It has a very good scent. I bought this because I wanted to try it because I heard it was really good, and then I realized it was a really gentle cleanser, and I don't really have a lot of gentle cleansers, and I was like, this is really good. And some days, like when I feel like my skin is too dry or too stripped, or I just don't want something harsh, I use this, and it's really good. It's just so, like, it just feels like when you have it in your hand, it just feels like butter. Like, it just feels buttery, and like when you lather it up, it feels nice and like moisturizing. I don't know how to explain that, if that sounds correct, but it is so good. And I like to use this preferably at night, but I do use it in the shower too, so this will come in and out of my shower, but I like to use it at night usually. Don't sleep on this. This is really good. And then after I do my cleansers, I usually go to toner, which I would do in the morning, but at night, sometimes I do an exfoliating pad. So I don't do this every single day. I try to do it once a week, or if I feel like it, I'll do it every other week. So I'll do it once every other week. So I did it this past Friday, and I want to say today is Monday. And I try to do it like Thursday or Friday, and I try to keep up once a week, but sometimes if I don't need it, I'll go until the next week and do it. And I really started using these like a month ago, and I've used them consistently for like over a month, maybe like 4 or 5 times. And let me tell you, these are so good. Like, if you need an exfoliant and you want your skin to feel smooth, you want to feel like you actually took off dead skin and your skin feels revitalized and fresh, you need to get these. These are the Bio Peel Advanced Treatment Gauze Peeling Wine Pads from Neogen. And these are very popular. A lot of people have talked about these. Sorry, I'm glaring you. These are the wine ones, so they smell like grape, and they promote visibly clearer, smoother, and tighter skin. You can get these on Neogen, or you can also get these on SoCo Glam, like I did say in the last video. Do not sleep on these. Get these. I'm telling you right now, if you don't get anything in this video or my other video, get this. This is so good. It'll make... I'm just shocked how visibly different my skin felt and looked after using these. Like, I've never had a product that was so instant and like made me feel so good, and like my skin was so soft. I felt like I had like acne, and after like you brush this over your whole face, I feel like my acne pimple like went down, and was like smooth. It was insane. I'm telling you, these are really good. And they also have lemon and green tea. And I think next time I'm gonna get the green tea ones because the green tea is really good for your skin too. But these ones are so good and they smell like grapes and it's beautiful. And I'm telling you, these are just insane. You take the, once you take the little pad out, maybe I'll take one out to show you. I don't want to get it all dirty, but once you take this little pad out, there's a little slip that you slip your fingers in, and this is the side that has the little dots on it. You're going to start off with that side, and what you're going to do is you're going to like sweep up your face. You always want to go up, so sweep up, up. Want to do the neck too, because you want to exfoliate the neck. Then after that, you're going to flip it around to this side, which is more of like a grid side. I don't know if you can see it in this light, but you're going to switch it around to the other side, and what the other side is going to do that looks more like stitching and like a grid, you're going to go to that side and it's going to take off the dead skin cells that you just brushed off with that previous polka dot side. So you're going to do that back all over where you just did that, and it like takes off all the dead skin that you just pulled up. It is so good. And after that, I let it dry for a little bit, and you have to wash this off. I don't know if I saw in a video that someone just left it on, because I don't remember watching a video and someone saying to wash it off, but on the packaging it says to wash it off. So what you're gonna do is you just rinse your face. You don't need to put a cleanser, just lightly tap water on it. You wanna make sure it doesn't feel like that oily feel anymore. And then after that, dry your face, and your skin is gonna be so smooth. It is gonna be so smooth. Let me tell you, it's incredible. Can you see her? That's my cat. Yeah. Oh, she moved. It's incredible how good these things feel. I'm telling you, get them. And you want to do that before you do your toner. So then you're going to do your toner. I did this. I'm not going to go over this so much because I did it in my last video. Excuse me. I have Thayers Witch Hazel Toner with aloe vera. This is really good. Or you can use your toner, which you like. And then after that, you would do your serums. So I'm like just starting to get into serums. And some that I've been using is, one that I used up was the Murad Rapid Age Spot and Pigment Lightening Serum. So this is for lightening your dark spots. This is a little travel size. This is really good. I think this is one of the best serums I've ever bought for dark spots. Is this Murad one. This is really good, and it like is next day noticing that it looks really good. But you want to do this at night because this is so potent. You don't want to do this before you go in the sun, so you don't want to do it in the morning and then go in the sun. Even if you put sunscreen on, it's damaging to your skin. So you want to make sure that you do this at night and then go to sleep, wake up in the morning and put your sunscreen on, because it's not going to be as potent on your face in the sun and create more sun damage. Definitely such a great product. Definitely recommend that. But instead of buying that one, I want to try out other ones. So I've been using the Bliss Bright Idea Vitamin C Plus Pro Collagen Brightening and Firm Serum. So it's this. Bliss just came out with this, I want to say like a month ago or a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months ago. And they came out with a pink one, which is also for the daytime. And then they came out with this one, which also have a blue one, which is a night one. So they have the pink one, which is the day, and a blue time, which is the night. And this one I like to do at night, but I also read that you can replace this for the pink one and do this in the morning. So you can use this in the morning. I just prefer not to. I like to use it at night. But it is also like a dark spot corrector. This is what I have been using. You can kind of see how much I've used there. This was $24 at Target when I bought it. But I've been seeing some places, like on the actual Bliss website, they were selling it for $27, which was weird. So it's between like $24 and $27, but I paid $24 for mine, so I don't know what that was about. But this is just a good, it comes in a glass bottle too, which is nice, and it has a pump, but this is good Definitely try this. I'm not gonna say it's as good as the Murad one because Murad is Murad and it's very good. But this is a good drugstore dupe, and I've really been loving this, and I feel like it's really been doing good for my dark spots, especially one I have right here that's like really hard to get rid of. This is very gradual. You have to be consistent and use it consistently, which I have been doing. And that's kind of why I haven't been using my Ulla Hendrickson dark spot toner, because I want to see this work on its own, and it's been really, really good, and you guys should definitely get this. What I would do for my moisturizer would be the Clean Clear Dual Action. So what I would do is pick my cleanser, my toner, my serum, and then the moisturizer. And then after that, I would go in with the stuff that I have on my vanity, which is these little items that I went over in the first video, so I'm not going to go over them again. But after my skincare, I'll do those little items again. I just don't do the eye cream because I do that in the morning. So that's like a lot of my skincare that I do, which is a lot. It's probably like 8 steps, but it's good for you. And I'll use that one, or I'll use the Clean and Clear one, and then I'll go in with this Garnier gel one that I told you in the previous video is really good. This is very good and cooling, and I'll go in with that too. Or another thing that you want to do is you want to do a sleeping mask, because that is always good to do at nighttime and let it sink into your skin and get deeply moisturized. So if I do a sleeping mask, I will not do my Clinique one. I will not do the FabFit one. I was gonna say FabFit Fun. I'm not talking about the FabFit Fun box. Jesus, I just spit. I'm talking about the First Aid Beauty Fab. I won't go in with this. I might spritz this. Usually I tend to spritz this, but I will obviously do my Carmex. But if I do a sleeping mask, I will not do those products because I want just the sleeping mask to be the last thing I put on my face. So what I used to do with the sleeping mask is I would do my Clean and Clear moisturizer, and then I would do the sleeping mask. But I heard it's more beneficial to do your sleeping mask in place of your nighttime moisturizer. So if I want to do a sleeping mask that night, which I try to do once a week, but if I can't, I'll do it every other week, or when I really need it and you know your skin needs it, I'll do a sleeping mask and I won't use my Clean and Clear. And the sleeping masks that I've been loving are the Bliss Watermelon. It is the Reviving and De-Stressing Overnight Mask, and it smells really good. It lasts a long time. They do have a lot of different masks, and you should definitely try this one. I really do feel like my skin is de-stressed when I wake up in the morning. It feels fresh, it feels revitalized, I feel ready for the day, and this is just so good. And what you do is you massage a thick layer onto clean, dry skin for 1 minute, avoiding the eye area, and you just let it dry. And then, I don't know why it says for 1 minute, but you just let it dry, and then you go to sleep, you wake up, and you just wash your face the next day. One thing I do have to say is that since it's been hotter and I put this on, I feel like it is stickier on my skin, but I don't know if that's because of the heat or the product, but it doesn't really bother me either because I'm sleeping on it. But if you might get it on your pillowcase, stuff like that, so you might want to wash them. But another one that I've been loving that doesn't make my skin feel sticky, and I really like it, and I just got it, is the Laneige Water Sleeping Mask in Lavender. So this one smells really good too. I like lavender. And like, I barely made a dent in it. I've used this like, I want to say like 3 or 4 times. Like I said, I don't do this every night. This is a purifying and moisturizing, and that's what most of these masks are. They're good for like deep moisturizing, so it's good to replace it for your moisturizer, just so you have like a good overnight like deep moisturizer. Yeah. I like this one. This is new. They do have a blue one. It's water or something, I think. Don't quote me on that because I don't know, but I got the lavender one. I think it's like a clean linen scent or something like that, but I got the lavender one. I do like lavender for nighttime and skincare because it is very calming. Bath and Body Works used to have like a lavender aromatherapy like nighttime sleep collection back in the day, and I used to like use the lotion, and it like helps you sleep. and it's very calming. So I definitely love this, because especially at night, because I feel like I have insomnia, so sometimes I can't sleep and I'll be up till like 3, 4 in the morning. But when I have this on, I feel like it helps me relax, it helps me go to sleep. So it's not just about moisturizing, it's about mentally and like physically not feeling tired and like feeling relaxed. So I really like lavender for that too. And with that being said, I think that is all for skincare. So we got through this video. This one was obviously a lot shorter than my first video, so I apologize. But if you've seen it and you've watched this one, thank you. I appreciate it, and I hope that you like this stuff and that you go out and get this stuff. Definitely get the Neogen Bio Peel exfoliating pads. Those are so good. If you don't get anything, get those. Seriously, I'm being serious. Get those. I hope that everything has helped you guys out. I hope that if you have oily skin, that my journey is your journey, and that you learn some stuff from me, and hopefully you can teach me some stuff too, because I would like to know a lot of tips. It has taken me years to get this oil under control, and even some days I still can't get it under control. But anyways, have a good night, guys, or have a good day, whatever time I put this up. And please subscribe, check me out on Instagram, and see you guys later. Love you.